Hey Simmers, it's Erin, and I'm the Rescue Simmer. You are watching the next episode of the Fundie Baby Challenge, a series in The Sims 4 where we take the 100 Baby Challenge to weird, culty Fundie church. Speaking of church, you guys, it is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. We are going to go to church and some stuff is gonna go down. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna have a couple of members to kick out. I think we're gonna have a couple of members, well, a lot of members to initiate in. Onyx right now is building his potty skill. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's so close. Everyone else is asleep. They're resting from the night before, but Onyx is almost there on his potty. I am hoping that he can complete that today. We're almost there on imagination, on thinking. He's already at level 3 on his communication, and we've got a while to go on movement. So he's going to be trying to bond, I think, a lot with Dad today. Y'all, because we have the simple living lot trait, I can't do like a quick meal. So all that's left in our fridge that is prepared is fruit cobbler. So breakfast of champions for our little Jasper. Speaking of Jasper, you guys had some great feedback last time. You were pretty okay with him aging up into a teen. I think I'm okay with that too. Oh no, why are we sad? Oh, little buddy had a potty accident. It's okay, sweetheart. Oh, he's gonna try to go wake up his older sister. Mom's actually looking pretty good, so I do want her to go just comfort her child, you know, like a parent should. She wants to snuggle him anyway. She also wants to ask her husband about his day. I think she's sensing, well, no duh, of course she's sensing, she's married to him, the tension that is building. I think she wants to talk with him, that they can counsel together about what they think is wrong and how to address it. That did not seem to help Onyx, but let's snuggle him anyway. I think snuggles from your parent who loves you is always going to help. Speaking of parents who love you, the girls, I just want to show you, are still in bed. They are sleeping the night off from before. It's neighborhood brawl day, by the way. I messed up and did not take that off the calendar. So what we're gonna do is be good watcher fundies and just ignore it even though the rest of the world is participating in it. So we're gonna hold fast to our symbolical beliefs. But these girls are sleeping off the night before. I think mom and dad were too. They were waiting up for them. They're okay with them coming home a little bit late because they know that they were chaperoned. But I think mom is just busting to ask how it went. She never got to court, you guys. She has these, I think, romantic ideals about it. It has the potential to be very chivalrous, right? You have this man who is supposed to have this revelation from the watcher that he's supposed to marry you, and then he approaches his dad and your dad and he gets a blessing, and then he's given the opportunity to win your heart. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with wanting to have someone woo you, right? That's very romantic. Oh my gosh, look at the boys. They're just hanging out. We've got Jasper being a good little farm kid, doing chores. He's already cleaned the animals. He's gonna go feed the chickens, clean the coop. Ooh, yes, I think a strict dynamic does exist between Onyx and his dad, but that doesn't mean that his dad doesn't love his kids and that he doesn't love playing with them. You get that movement skill up, Dad. You do it. Plummy is just helping her mom cooking and baking. I would imagine that Bethy is talking with Plumbite about how her courting is gonna go and how special it is that these girls got to go on that, and that two boys decided that these girls could be their potential wives as long as she holds fast to the watcher and really studies her symbol. The watcher will bless her in the same way. For Bethy, and honestly for James, I don't think that this is a controlling, horrible thing. I think that this is something that they view as a real perk, that they view as something that adds to the specialness or that supports the specialness of all the parties involved. So courting, in their eyes, is a way to really take care of the young and naive people involved in the courtship. It's a way for them to make sure that their daughters get what they feel like they deserve. They deserve watcherly men who know the symbol and have set their lives up financially to take care of these girls. They know that it's no small sacrifice that these women make by not working. They know that financially it is almost impossible, and they don't want to put their daughters in a bad way. I think that they also know that dating this way and having a faith this way puts men at this massive advantage, and they don't want their girls marrying someone that would take advantage of them. They don't want their girls spending the rest of their lives, because they don't believe in divorce literally under any circumstance. They personally, as mom and dad, wouldn't want to do this any other way. They wouldn't want to do it any other way but courting, even if it wasn't called for by their faith. They love their daughters, they love their sons, they want to protect them, and they know that not only when you marry someone do you marry them, but you marry their families. Now, why not get that started super early by also dating their families? Oh my goodness! That is so nice, because Amy and her sister and Plumbite have a difficult relationship, so it's so nice to see that they're trying to work through it. Mama is going to encourage some of that recent behavior from Plumbite. Oh no, sir. He's being so responsible and taking care of his dishes, but we have to stop that. Amy, can you clean up the dishes so that your brother doesn't feel like he has to do that? He's so mad. We've got scouts for him today. Let's see if we can view some of his badge progress. Okay, so he's got the scholarly aptitude complete. He has sociability complete. Good deeds is almost there, man. To earn this badge, entertain a toddler, make someone laugh, and take out the trash, or help someone with their homework. All right, we can do that. We also have the civic responsibility badge that he can get by performing cleaning or repair actions. Well, children can't really repair, but teens can. So that'll be something that he earns as he gets older. I think it's interesting that as a child, he was still able to do about half of this. And Onyx reached potty level 3. Good job, kiddo. Oh, that potty looks so nasty. He's very proud of himself though. I'm just gonna be setting everybody to get themselves ready, take care of some stuff. Let's see what Dad is doing. Dad is making us some mullions. I'm just having him collect everything in case we, oh my gosh. Oh great, Jasper and Plumbite have a difficult family dynamic. I believe it, absolutely. I don't know what she did, but she deserved it. Dad is getting attacked by those bees. He needs to go and take care of them. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know what happened, but I'm so sorry. Let's water everything when you're done with that. Let's take a look at his inventory. Oh, so much. I'm gonna pause it here, guys, and just sort of switch over anything that we need in our inventory. I will be right back. Okay, guys, if you can see, we're at 2,700 simoleons. Yes, Onyx reached communication level 4. That boy is rocking it out of the park. So I think James is feeling a lot better about his financial situation. He is definitely able to afford his bills, which is awesome. When we can get about 5,000 simoleons, I think we'll do kind of a house, not a renovation, it's not going to be enough for that, but at least like a house glow up, maybe, I don't know. Speaking of glow ups, we have Miss Bethy, who I was starting to say, one of you guys had suggested maybe she needs a little bit of a makeover because she's starting to look very close in age to her daughters. and I agree. I absolutely agree. So because you guys do not mind him getting aged up, you don't mind Jasper getting aged up. Look at, he's teaching his brother. Because you guys don't mind him getting aged up, yay, Plummy finished her homework, nice. And she wants to make an enemy. I think we'll let her do that on Monday. Right now though, we're just gonna have her play with some toys so that we can try and get some of her resolution. I'm sorry, one of her aspiration points. Resolution is complete, yay! Amy got some violin skill. Are you having fun, baby? She is. Oh, good. Opal is going to start working on a school project that she got as a child. I'm hoping that it will still count because she needs to age up on Monday. I gotta have her age up on Monday. It has been a while with the same Sims, and you know, that's how it goes, but I feel terrible for not making them work hard on Friday because I feel like they could have aged up by now. So she's gonna start working carefully. I think her sister can assist her with it. She's hysterical. Oh no. Let's have her try to calm herself down. She's loving that violin. I'm so happy for her to be able to find joys in this life. Yeah, let's calm yourself, ma'am. I don't need you dying, please. I have a whole life planned for you. She acquired the logic skill. Oh, Opal, that's so nice. Jasper's breezing through his homework. He's getting it all done. And he has a scout meeting starting soon. In fact, I think I'm gonna have him just take out the trash. He looks really sad. What's going on? Oh, he got his feelings hurt. Plumbite. Daddy's just playing with his son again. Hopefully we can get that going. Let's collect this badge for poor Jasper. Hopefully that'll make him feel a little bit better. Oh, he's so close. Onyx is so close. Oh, we had a chick hatch. Yay, movement level 3 for Onyx. I'm hoping tonight, honestly, that we can go and meet some of our Fundie friends, because I'm annoyed that the game doesn't realize that we know them. All right, Jasper, make me proud, son. Daddy, can I have you read your little boy a symbol story, maybe some prerequisites for the ATI material? I don't know, just I would like you to help him with his imagination skill. He is a boy, so you can have a lot more active role with him, and it'll help your relationship, because you really should be better by this point. Let's end Neighborhood Brawl. They're gonna hate it that they couldn't participate in the holiday, but you know what? We sacrifice for our faith, you know? Look at Amy doing this laundry. I didn't even tell her to do that. She just noticed that it was on the ground and was like, let me help my beautiful sister out. I will just clean it up so that mom and dad don't have time to gripe at her. So I think mom is getting the dish from her daughter that, hey, did you feel led by the Watcher to anybody at your courtship hangout? She's already got the full rundown from the parents. She knows that her daughters were behaving in a very Watcherly way, that nothing untoward happened. Opal, are you helping? No, she's talking, but I think you can help. You can assist with the project. Let's get that done, gals. Oh, it's all done. Just in time. Ooh, it looks like it's a volcano. We'll put this up right out for everybody to see. If we're not having more children, at least, you know, everybody that walks into Bethy's house can know that she's a great homeschool teacher. I wonder what the lesson from this would be. Like, maybe if you try to tamp down your sin, it will just erupt and destroy everything in its waking path. You know, something nice and guilt-ridden. Amy is almost done with the laundry. She's just gotta hang it up. Can I have you replace the water? We're gonna mop everything. Oh my goodness, she's being so domestic for us. Oh, she's such a lifesaver. She is building also fitness skills, so I like to think that she likes to do the laundry because it's the most physical thing that she's really allowed to do. Text emergency. I texted someone, but they didn't text back. It's been about like an hour. What should I do? Ooh, I think that Opal's asking her mom what to do in a dating situation. I think that she does want to court Maximiliano, but she doesn't have a crush on him yet. He hasn't won her heart. So rather than texting, I think this is just her sort of reaching out. Like, I reached out to somebody, Max, but they didn't get back to me. It's been like an hour. Should I call them again? I think Bethy would tell her to tell a mutual friend and have them poke. You know, like his parents or his sister. Perfect. Opal's gonna start working on this homework. I at least need her ready to age up on Monday. Mom, can you help with homework? Yes, you can. Oh my gosh. So Mr. Douglas keeps asking if he should get to know other people. I think we're gonna tell him yes, because he and his wife have been talking. James and Bethy have been talking, and they're going to try to talk to Pastor to get them kicked out of church. They have given them chance and chance again. They know that Rochelle at least does not like their children. They worry about the influence of that on their girls, that it might give them ideas. Jasper's back from his scouting meeting, which is absolutely great news because this little boy is ready to age up. I'm so excited to see how he is going to look as a teen. And wouldn't you know, our cake's spoiled, so we're gonna have mom bake another honey cake. All of her kids get honey cakes. I think she really loves doing that. It makes her feel like just special, like investing in her kids. She got the honey that their dad harvested from their bees on their homestead. I think she feels like it's a family effort, which is adorable. I really do like that. Oh my gosh, look at Dad and Jasper. I don't know how I feel about this happening in the house, but I love the bonding. That's adorable. Aw, you guys get your stuff done. You do it. I think all the girls are gonna help build a cake. I think that would be so cute. Aw, look at this. Family, well, talking. I don't know how much bonding can happen when Plumbite is a part of it, but we'll see. Yes, Jasper completed his homework. He is like ahead of the game, you guys. I can't believe this. Social level 6, Plumbite reached. That's amazing. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love that. All right, guys, this is it. Let's see how our Jasper boy's gonna age up. Nice. Oh, Onyx is so hungry. We'll get you something, buddy. Okay, so he is an animal enthusiast and he's a bro. I love that. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything that would take him out of the Fundie lifestyle. And he aged up with high self-esteem. That's outstanding. Now let's pick him an aspiration. So I'm going to be asking my phone. I will edit out the prompt so that you guys' phones don't go crazy. Pick a number between 1 and 16.
1.
Ooh, 1. Oh, he wants to be a friend of the animals, you guys. That's so cute. I am loving this. And he's already got a receding hairline. That's so funny. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pop into Create a Sim and give him and his mom a little bit of a makeover. Okay, guys, first and foremost, we get to do our gender and sexuality roles. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see how our Jasper turns out. So very first, you guys know from the last time we had age ups that I'm going to be using about 10-year-old information or so from the CDC as best as I can find it for statistics for how these guys roll. I'm way simplifying it down, so I'm using a 1 out of 10 roll. About 10 or 15 years ago, it was about 7% of teens that would self-report that they were something other than straight. So we'll give that a 1 out of 10 chance, and our number is 7. So if he rolls a 7, he's something other than straight. So again, I'll ask my phone, show me a number between 1 and 10.
Here's a random number, 6.
Which means that Jasper is straight. So that means that he is romantically attracted to women. He is not exploring, and he's really only interested in mess around with women. If he had rolled a 7, then we would have some subsequent rolls to see if he was more attracted to or less attracted to one or the other sexes. But Jasper happens to be a straight sim, and oh my goodness, he's not bad looking, I will say. I do want to help him out. Like, those are very thin eyebrows. They look pretty plucked, and he's going to get made fun of for that. So we're gonna wild them up a little bit, kind of thicken them up, make him look a little bit less groomed, because again, he has to be the picture of masculinity. Guys, I feel like I'm so bad at male Sims eyebrows. I never know what to do and like what looks good. I do love this hair that he rolled. I think I'm gonna let him keep it. Now his everyday wear. I don't necessarily hate this. It's very conservative. He's an animal enthusiast and he's a bro. He wants to be a friend of the animals. So he's going to have animals. I do love the idea of giving Blue to him. I think Blue is going to be the happiest pupper ever. So I feel like he would probably keep in like this sort of country lifestyle that he was raised into. I think he also really emulates his dad, and his dad dresses this way, so I think he's going to as well. Jasper is reds and oranges and some gray, so I'm gonna keep those colors in mind. Maybe could we do something like that? I think so. I think that is great. Now, sir, let's get you out of the skirt. You can call it a kilt all you want to, but your Fundie friends will not let that fly. There we go. Some nice manly jeans. No rips in the whole thing. And let's get some boots on this boy. Guys, I'm so excited for him and the horse pack. I'm excited for all the Western wear that we're gonna get. I think kids are going to have boots finally. Oh my gosh, what a missed opportunity until now. Now I wonder, should we do a cowboy hat like his dad has? That doesn't look too bad, or would he do more like a trucker's hat? So there are a few types of country. One is like, hey, I wear cowboy hats and boots. I wear vests, just in jeans, big belt buckle, whole nine, right? And then there is that, hey, I don't put too much fuss and muss. I still have to wear a hat to keep the sun out of my face, but I don't do the whole cowboy thing. Like, that's not my scene. I wonder if that might be Jasper. Like, he'll still wear boots. He's still got his button down, but maybe he wears a cap. Ugh, for the life of me, I wish these fit better. Like, none of the caps fit the way that I want them to. The ones that do are straight build, and I don't think that they would do that, essentially. Oh, this one. This one's always a nice one. I like it. I think I also want to give him a version of no hat. And one of you guys called it out, I think on a stream. We do not want to forget his purity ring. So teenagers, when they pretty much hit puberty, when they hit high school age, are asked to take a vow of celibacy and purity. Celibacy, of course, meaning no woohoo actions until they are married. Now listen, me personally, I don't know that I would be counseling minors to be having woohoo activities because those can have pretty permanent effects if you are not keeping up on birth control. And teens, we can assume maybe aren't the most practiced with using other kinds of protections too to make sure that woohoo diseases do not get spread. But we know that that's not the chief concern for this group. The chief concern for this group is making sure that your spouse, your new spouse, is the first one to get some, right? To get your some, I guess is what I should say. That, I think we know, can go sideways in a big hurry. I don't think Jasper's questioning it though. I think that he's totally on board with all of this. And he's viewing his purity as like a sacrifice, a decision that he is making on top of something that he is compulsed to do just by virtue of being in his parents' household and this being the belief system he was born into. But I think that he views his purity as a gift to be able to give to his future wife. And he's not going to do anything that would threaten that. I think that he wants that experience from her as well. So that's going to be something I think that Jasper really looks for, especially because it really does please his parents. And in this cult, if it doesn't please your parents, it's really not supposed to happen. Okay, I do like this. I think this is kind of dapper on him. Nice church outfit. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and give him the rest of his makeover, and I will be back here in a minute. Alrighty, y'all. You have already seen his everyday wear, his first and his second look. You've already seen his formal wear. We've got his athletic wear, still very red. He's got his cap. His sleepwear, very orangey red, very fiery, very Jasper-like. For party wear, we don't have any hat on him because this will be his like church attire, I think. His swimwear, very red and orange, also very covered as he should be. We have his hot weather wear. I did give him his cap to wear all the time. I imagine that Jasper's gonna like live in this cap. And then we're gonna have two outfits for his cold weather wear. This is more of an indoor look, and then an outdoor one. Like I mentioned, this boy's gonna be living in his cap. Now to update Beth's look a little bit. I think honestly what I would like to do with her is give her some more jean skirt and like conservative top looks, and maybe get her hair up a little bit more, or at least more curled. As iconic as that little purple dress number was, I think we can get the same kind of feel with this purple skirt. Now it's just about finding the right top. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Not with the skirt, not with the, I want to be able to change that skirt. That's actually not bad. Poor Bethy, through her pregnancies, she's put on a little bit of weight. I hope she does not feel bad about herself. That is so normal. This look, I think, was fine for when she was, very young. She had a bunch of young children. She didn't have any older teen daughters, but I think this is kind of a better look for her now. Although, oh my gosh, that looks so warm. Maybe something like this? Yes, I think I like that quite a lot better. And this is normally, I think, either her formal wear or her party wear. But you know what? Maybe she just tries a little bit more. Maybe she spends more time curling her hair in the morning. Let's see. about that necklace. I don't know that I like it with the neckline. I think she's just gonna leave it be. She doesn't want our eyes drawn to inappropriate things, as you know. We'll just give her some very simple little hoop earrings. I don't mind this long braid on her, and I actually don't mind this outfit, so I think I'll leave it. Now, as far as her hot weather goes, those little pigtails, I think I agree with you guys. They do make her look very, very young. So what could we do instead? Oh, maybe this one. Okay, that's perfect. Now, as I said before, this is exactly what one of her daughters wears. I think it's Opal, what Opal wears. So I'm going to update this outfit for her. All right, guys, I've come up with this. I think that's actually pretty cute. I think I'll let her keep the ponytail with the braids. I don't mind that. Maybe we'll give her like a different color. Like maybe she liked it. You know what? We'll pay homage to her first outfit since she didn't have the purple and pink anymore. We'll switch it to kind of her summer theme. And I don't think we've honestly seen too much of these, so I'm just gonna let them be. I think we'll leave those as is, but I might give her a more bundled up look. Something a bit more like this. I think I do like that quite a bit. Alrighty guys, let's get back on into game. All right guys, now that everybody is freshly made over and aged up, let's get Onyx some food. Looks like he's kind of hungry. I don't know how everyone else is doing. I think that they should be all right. But guys, once Onyx eats, let's go to our Fundie friends' houses, and we're gonna see everybody that has aged up. We're gonna see everybody that has children that might be eligible to see our teens. What is this mess? Who made this mess? Opal's for sure not gonna clean that up. Let's have Amy. Oh, we're skipping prom. We're absolutely skipping prom. Let's have Amy try to calm herself down just a wee bit, just a tad, you know? Oh, I love family meals. And there's Plummy being her mean self. Great, that's awesome. Ma'am, you did that to your father. He is going to give you a timeout for being mean. For that, my dear, you get to stay home with your younger brother. And while we go out to meet friends. How you like that? Oh no, they have such a difficult dynamic. All right, so Onyx has been fed. I think he's tottering his way on over to the toilet. Dad is upset because he was not happy with that conversation that he just had with his daughter. So while she and Onyx are getting themselves settled, we're gonna head out. We're gonna take our teens and parents with us. Our first house that we're gonna be traveling to is our good friend, the Schaefers. Ooh, it's raining, but they were nice enough to come out and meet us. Oh, that's so nice. I'm just gonna set everybody to say hi. I really wish Plummy wasn't so mean because we could have had her meet Devin and had a grand old time giving her a friend. But like, honestly, I think Devin lucked out on that one. The girls are respectfully introducing themselves to Matthias Schaefer, Maximiliano's adopted brother. I think we're just gonna see who's gonna see. Aw, Cecilia. Aw. Cecilia and Bethy are just catching up. As we can see a little bit of what they're into. They've got some bees going on. They have some crops. It looks like they just harvested. They sell some things in order to make money. So they're very entrepreneurial family. Definitely the Schaefers would be ideal for the Josephs to have their kids end up with. Oh my gosh, Opal is making a flirtatious joke to Max. Why did everybody get flirtatious? Can we like section him off? Because that's really weird that everybody was in on that. We're just gonna be like chilling out, just having a little hangout. I want everyone to get to know one another so that if anything does happen, let's see, Mom's gonna be meeting the boys now, that we have an established relationship. Opal has learned Maximiliano's romantic interest. I'm attracted to it. Well, that's great. That checks out. That was a very forward question, ma'am. So Max is flirting with us. Max is flirting with Opal, I should say. Ooh, she's gonna out and out flirt with him. Get it, girl? I don't know if I would do that out in front of everybody, but you are courting. You're at a time in your life where you would be courting. You really don't have another option. I would just like to call out how awkwardly Mateus and Amethyst are standing next to each other. Mateus, as we discovered on stream, is bisexual. I don't know that he would know that. Maybe he feels like everybody feels this way. They just lean more into liking the opposite sex. I don't know. But oh man, she's so awkward. She's like, I'm not good at this. I don't know. Opal's such a natural. I think most of Opal being a natural, excuse me, ma'am, look at her. She's like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go talk to this total stranger. Oh, she's ordering a drink. Okay, never mind. Let's pause here. I think Opal's secret is that literally she doesn't care. Like, she just tries things. She doesn't care. She's not staying in this lifestyle. So poor Amy feels all the pressure to conform. Opal feels none of it. So let's take our family. We've been hearing whispers about a doctor coming to town, and we're hoping that they're a Fundie doctor. At least our parents are hoping that they're a Fundie doctor, and if they're not, then maybe they can win them over to the Fundie lifestyle. Now, ignore the household name. That's literally just a coincidence, right? Now, Bethy and James have been having some fertility issues. And I think James is going to go up and just knock on the door. We're going to call this an act of service. Oh, hey, it's Mitchell. Mitchell is the father of this family. He and his wife both are doctors. They have a teenage daughter named Sky that the Josephs are interested in meeting, specifically because it's really hard in this kind of community to not end up married, like related to everybody. We're here in the Orwells office. Look at them. Oh, she's getting logic skill. I don't know if she's gonna like this. I don't know if she's supposed to do this. James and Bethy are more interested in making sure that, first of all, they're trying to get more folks into the faith. Second of all, since they have a teenage daughter, well, that might be some fresh blood to give to their son so that they don't end up like related to the same family a few times over, if you know what I mean. So they know that Skylar is a little rough around the edges. Oh, let's give him a respectful introduction. So everyone is meeting. Oh my gosh, my girl has tattoos. Oh man, and dreads in her hair. Amy is very interested in her, and I think Opal thinks that Skylar is the coolest. I think that she is very interested in Skylar. I think that she's also really interested in Lydia, who is a doctor in her own right. I think the Josephs know pretty much right off the bat that they have made a mistake. Like, I think that they know that showing the girls these things and showing the girls a marriage like the two Dr. Orwells was maybe something that they should not do. They just don't want their girls getting ideas. They didn't realize that these guys were both doctors. They thought that Mr. Orwell was the doctor. They thought that his wife stayed home. They felt like their daughter, they're just shocked. They're shocked all around. They're being very polite. They don't want to be rude. But they're like, mental note to self, when we go check out, folks, we're not bringing our children. Oh, Lydia has the good trait. Oh, that's so nice. I think Skylar is kind of put off by these Fundies, but I think that she feels like, you know, these girls are gorgeous. Skylar is not a straight sim. Skylar is a lesbian. Skylar's parents are very supportive. Wow, Bethy is like going after Geo, their dog. Oh man. I think that James and Bethy don't know anyone's, sexual persuasion, but I think that they feel like they've made a mistake. They need to run for the hills. It is almost 1 a.m. On their charitable event of trying to welcome someone into the community and like vet them essentially. So I think they're gonna get out and go home. Well, guys, let's pause it here. At 1:30 in the morning, one thing is for sure as far as Bethy is concerned, this is not going to be a doctor that she trusts with her fertility issues. She's seen his life value and that he does not have a symbolical worldview. James appreciates that they were nice Sims, both James and Bethy do, but this is definitely not a family that he wants to be related to or give the impression to his son that he needs to be bringing into the family. Opal, look at this smug smile on her face. She has hatched a plan. She'd been planning to leave anyway. She thinks that the Orwells are the coolest folks. I think that they took a lot of interest in her, to be honest. Opal's like, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to college. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna do something. Not only did Mrs. Orwell have a full-blown career, she has a full-blown marriage and a full-blown child. So don't tell me I can't have it all. Amy is exhausted and I think just a tad overwhelmed. She liked the Orwells, but honestly, she's weary of them. She doesn't want to be tempted away from her faith, from her lifestyle, and she knows that Opal, there was something that got sparked in Opal, so she's also very worried for her sister. She doesn't want her sister to leave the faith. Amy loves her family. Amy worries, I think, a lot. I think maybe there might be something developing. There's no crushes right now, but I think we are going to have to spend a little bit more time with the Orwells, whether we like it or not. I think the Orwells are going to be a part of the story, if not a part of our cult. Right now, Amy is just content to pray for Mr. and Mrs. Orwell's souls, and especially that Skylar Orwell. It's not Skylar's fault that her parents are Sims of the world. She is feeling something for Skylar, but it's concern. It's watcherly concern. That's really all. She's going to keep Skylar in her prayers. That Skylar sees the error of her ways, that she is convicted in the Watcher, that she really dedicates her life to the Watcher, and maybe they could be lifelong friends, just friends. That's all that she would be happy with, because certainly it was the Watcher's will that she met Skylar, so she's going to put as much time and energy into spending time with Skylar to show her a more Watcherly way of living. The Watcher really has laid this on her heart. Now, would Mom and Dad want that to happen? Nope, not at all, not even a little. But I think Opal's gonna help Amy minister. We'll call it ministering to Skylar. Maybe Skylar and Amy are nothing. Maybe they're just buddies, but I think it's healthy, speaking as the narrator of the story, not as the Watcher anymore. I think it's healthy for Amy to have an example of just a normal teen. I think at first, those that are more committed to this lifestyle or more afraid of getting outed are going to reject them totally. But I think if the Orwells just maintain being nice and open and somehow way more tolerant than cult members deserve them to be, then it's going to be really hard to argue with their kids that this is a way that you live outside of the Watcher's will. And I think that that's going to be very interesting to see played out. I think some of our kids may be more receptive to it than others. I think some of our kids may not be receptive at all. I think some of our kids might take time. But the option is there if they need a stopover place, I think, to be able to get out. It's definitely there, I think, for Opal. And what a convenient way to get close to them than to say that, you know what, Mom and Dad, the Watcher's really laid on me to have this ministry, this outreach. Do I have your blessing to go volunteer? And I think that the Josephs are going to have to say yes. So we'll see definitely how that plays out. While our last kiddo is getting into bed, I will go ahead, guys, and leave it here. This might have been a little bit more of a short episode, and I do apologize for that. But I think next episode tomorrow, Sim tomorrow is Sunday. We are going to have an interesting Sunday church service, I think. We might spend that with the Mullers because there are church leaders and they decide who's in and out. I think we'll definitely have to let one particular family know that they can go take a hike and a second particular family know that congratulations, you're in. I can't wait to see where the Orwells take us, what our relationship ends up being with them. You guys, we were able to get some kiddos aged up. On Monday, Sim Monday, hopefully we will be able to get at least one of these girls aged up and closer to moving out, so that way we can get more kids on in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time I post or stream. Thank you all again for everything you do, and watch or bless.